connection between. Where we go.
There we go. Good evening, guys. Couple a little bit of techies there, but we're back. It's me again, so it's good evening. I'm joined by Billy talks ball. How you doing, Billy?
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good.
Guys, you know what time it is. You know what day it is. You know what show it is. It's the Friday night takeaway. Billy, how you doing, my friend? How's
Yeah, man.
Friday treating you?
It's one of them Fridays, isn't it? Just get it out of the way. Get to the weekend.
My weekend starts on a Friday, man. You have to extend it. You have to extend it. Come on now. Come on now. My weekends are for 3 day weekend. I have 3 day week. Well, I try to do as much as I can, to be fair. What's happening anyway, man? How's everything? You good, yeah?
Yeah, man. All good. Chelsea are doing what Chelsea do. It's tough being a Chelsea fan sometimes, but yeah, it is what it
Why is
is, isn't
it
it?
tough? You spent £1 billion this season. How's it this transfer window? How's it tough? Big up amateur football podcast. How you doing, man?
Um, it's it's one of them things. Like I don't know what it is with Chelsea, but because I love the club, it's hard when certain situations occur. Like I'm sure we'll get into it with Cole Palmer, the sign of Cole Palmer and stuff like that. Like I think he's all right, but he shouldn't. We should have got who we were originally planning on getting.
Ooh, see, that's how glad I see. I don't know this Chelsea talk. I only concentrate on United. I really know who you lot bought. That's why I'm that's why I'm glad you're here. To be fair, Mats, what's happening, my friend? What's happening, Miss Matthew, man? You at work? I suppose they've got you in there at work again tonight, man. If you are working, bruv, take it easy, man. Don't work too hard. Sorry, yeah, go on, Billy. You were saying.
Um, now, yeah, I was ranting about Chelsea in it with our transfers and stuff like that. Rate your window. Um, it's a tough one. With the money we spent, the money we brought in for the selling of players, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 for this transfer window for Chelsea. I think
So how are you not happy with an 8 out of 10?
I'm not as a whole is good, but there's certain stuff like this Cole Palmer signing and stuff like that that sort of we've managed to clear a lot of dead wood. You know, Koulibaly, Ziyech, Mason Mount, stuff like that. So that's
So
good.
who? So how much players have you actually? How much players have you actually sold?
I know the figures around 200 mil
Ah,
for the players we've sold. A lot of them being to Saudi. You know, Kante, Koulibaly, Mendy, Mount, Ziyech, Havertz.
the
Think
one that
of
went
other
to Forest today.
Hudson Odoi, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Pulisic. That's 9 players. Um, anyone else? I know you lot were looking at trying to get Cucurella on loan.
Listen, it's worked out all right. It's worked out all right.
What would you rate your window?
5,
Well, just a bang average.
just just bang average. I'm glad with the players we got, but we got players at the club we should have gone. There's players at the club we shouldn't be there. So look, you have to accept what it is. But January be fast approaching. So you know, if Ten Hag does what I think he's going to do, they won't play, and they'll all be gone in January anyway. And they won't be going to these big clubs that they thought they were going to be. They're going to be scratching around anywhere to be taking a league place. So look, it is what it is, man. Let them
Mm.
bloody get on with it, guys. In the chat, please, if you are, please hit that like button. If you're not, then you can't, I suppose. Sorry for cutting you off, Billy. Go on.
So I'm just reading the chat. Um, yeah, clearing 9 players out, 200 mil worth of players. Um, Look, we're stuck with Cucurella, but when we've got Ian Matson and Chilwell at left back, Cucurella ain't getting a sniff, mate. So he's the
Who was
least.
that? Who was that other guy you said?
Chilwell and Ian Matson, the Dutch left back. He was at Burnley last season, I believe, on loan. Seems to be a bit of a baller. Performed it pre-season as well. So yeah, it's looking all right. But
So you're taking an 8 out of your window, yeah?
yeah, I'm taking an 8. The amount of players, like I said, 9 odd players, we managed to recoup a lot of money that we were spending. On top of that, signing in some players that we desperately needed. Lavia, Caicedo. I'm thinking of others, Disasi, Ugo Chukwu. Just a lot of squad players that are going to help us throughout the season, especially building into the next season when we're back into the Champions League.
You where?
Back into the Champions League next season.
So you're finishing top 5 this season, are you?
Oh, mate, we're finishing top 3 this season. Don't get it twisted. I've predicted second for Chelsea. It's as simple as that.
When did you say second? I don't remember you saying second. That wasn't on. That was you weren't talking to me. I would have remembered that nonsense.
Yeah, we
You're
were on it.
finishing second.
I said Chelsea second.
Boy,
mate, think about the squad that Chelsea have got currently, and we don't have any other competitions to worry about.
Do you think you've got too much players?
Nah, we can never have too much players with Chelsea. We never had too much players. But now overall, yeah, the players we've got, especially when we look at the midfield, Caicedo, Enzo, and Kunku will be coming back soon. We'll have Cole Palmer in it currently. Overall, I'm confident in Chelsea getting second in the Premier League this season.
Well, so Stephanie Griffiths has agreed with you. Chelsea have had the best recycling window, removing their waste efficiently. And Zoe Media House is saying, why does the transfer window make me feel as though the club have been shopping at Lidl all summer? How you doing, Mr. Herbert? Amateur footballer. Man United will be lucky to get up the Champions League group this season. Chelsea will finish 6th this season. I'm sorry. You're a new name to me, but I actually know who you are. So, guys, what team do you support? Amateur Footballer Podcast. Let us know so that we can listen to your dribble. At least we know what scale of the spectrum, or the people in the chat know. There you go, Billy. He said that you're drunk, mate. He said that you're drunk. How you doing, Mr. Herbert? How you doing, man?
Not too bad, Mr. B.
Good.
I did say last week I was going to come on a little bit late, so I wouldn't be able to make it at 10 o'clock, but apologies for that.
I keep telling you, man. I tell everybody, it's no stress, man. All you have to do is press the button and enter the door. It's absolutely no stress at all. No stress at all. Look, we were talking about the only thing you've missed, really, to be fair. There you go. Yes, definitely, Griffith. They've created more waste. Yeah, with
Waste
well, they will fill you in. This is the beauty of our comments, guys. In the chat, let Billy know what these waste is, please. Anthony, how would you rate your window?
Well, at the minute, I'd most probably rate it. A 6, maybe 6 out of 10. I think the big part of that obviously comes in from obviously Declan Rice and Timber. Unfortunately, he's out injured. But Havertz, no, sorry, not for me.
65 mil.
I know, don't remind me. Absolutely waste of money. I tell you what, you didn't fancy buying him back, do you, Bill? By any chance?
No.
Come on, Lukaku's gone to Roma now, so I think you need something up there to get you, maybe get you a goal or two. Come on.
Nah, you're good, mate. You keep him.
Oh, God.
It's semi-started already. Just gonna go read a couple of these comments. Dave P's asking, does Poch count as part of the window? Reckon you need that in there to give an 8 out of 10. Thought you'd push harder for a centre forward.
It's a it's a bit of a maybe with Poch counting as part of the window. For me personally, yes. I think bringing a new manager in, then building the squad from it with pre-season, etc. Yeah, I would say is part of it. I think the reason we haven't pushed harder for a centre forward is because Jackson has come in and done so well for us in pre-season. I think Poch has seen that and said, look, we've got him. We've got Armando Broja when he's coming back from injury. On top of that, we've got Fofana out on loan currently. So we have got strikers there. Maybe we could have done with another centre forward, but I'm happy with Jackson.
Here's another one for you. Where's it gone? Sorry. If Chelsea get Champions League next year, FFP will kick in properly. Hence why they're signing them on long contracts. Is that the deal? Is that so you're not in Europe, so you don't have to worry about FFP? Is that right?
Nah, we're not in European football because we played dreadful football last season. We were absolutely abysmal to watch, especially for other fans. They were probably loving it. I mean, look at the grin beaming off of his face right there when I say it. Chelsea absolutely stunk up the gaff last season, and that was just part of it. I think Bowley found a loophole with the ridiculously long contracts. FFP are looking to change that now, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens with it.
Anthony, there's a couple of things I wanted to say to you, but I'm going to save that for our little chat in a minute. Where's it gone? There was a couple of questions on it. Big up, Valve. Yeah, we're good. On Twitcher, lovely. I think that's your name, Valves. Big up, man. Hit that like button for me, please. Solo, you should be nearly home, hopefully. God willing, you'll be home real soon. There's another one for you. Oh, sorry. You know what? Big G, your question's going to come. I'm going to ask everybody in the panel that question as well, to be fair. Billy, this one's for you. What does Poch bring to Chelsea?
A completely different style that we've been craving. I think the way we had it before with Potter, I'm not even going to count Lampard. He literally, 6 games? So I'm not going to count that. I think there was a huge miscommunication issue between Bowley and Potter. I think Bowley thought he could just come in, splash, and just buy every player and expect the managers to just get on with it. Clearly, that's not the way. And I think Bowley realised that and sort of hit a hard reset button, cleared it out again, and then I think he's going to be communicating a lot more with Poch and what Poch wants, hence the signing of Cole Palmer and stuff like that.
Yeah, we'll talk about Palmer in a minute. Solo, big up, man. And on Monday, thank you for the last half hour, bruv. Last hour. Big up, man, as always. This Matthew saying howdy. I spoke to you about your window, Anthony. He's dissected you about Kai Havertz. We've done that.
You two, sorry, Mr. B, just quickly.
Yeah.
You two have given Chelsea Football Club over 100 mil for Mount and Havertz. And what have they done?
Nothing. The season is just you keep talking. I will take it. I have no problem. The season is long. You're going to finish second. So when you don't, then you're still going to be on the show. And then when Mount picks up his form, then we won't be talking about it being a waste of money. And Havertz, you're going to have to try and defend your boy there, Anthony.
Well, ain't likely he's going to get man of the match pretty fucking soon, is it? Let's be honest. God, there's no way. I think if he was to win a trophy at the end of the season, I think it'd be, it might be a Plimsoll or something. I don't know, because he's absolutely dire. But I just don't know. I don't think Arteta knows where to play him. Not yet. You was on the show last night, Mr. B, and my mate Marley from Brazil. I had to mute him from the stream because he kept talking about Havertz. It was just annoying me, so I just kept muting him and said, "Right, thank God for that." And I was going on to Mr. B to get his opinion. And but yeah, I can't. There's only so much you can talk about a guy that didn't literally do nothing in a game. You know, yeah, I keep saying it. He's like a lost soul. Absolutely rubbish. He's lurking around that box. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Got nothing in him at all. At the minute, I feel that we need to change our style of play. When we change our style of play, I feel that we should be playing more. The wingers should be crossing in, getting the balls into Havertz, you know, and that. So yeah, so it's he's 6'4" for crying out loud. You know, he's bound to. We've got more chance of him scoring with his head than his foot. So, I feel that, if he's playing in the team, Arsenal's got to change their style of play and get him more involved, Because at the minute, I don't think he breaks a sweat, let alone have a bloody. He's supposed to time him having a shower after the game. He didn't do nothing. So, he smells fresh coming onto the pitch, and he still smells same fresh coming off the pitch after the 90 minutes. So, there you go.
Oh, Anthony, God bless you, man. I know you're not having Havertz. Listen, the more you keep, I love it. As I said, I love it. But Big G's got one for you. Best signing of the window's got to be Fatty to Brighton. Amazing. He's saying amazing. Guys in the chat, you guys here. Best signing of the transfer window.
Can I just say the loans count as signings? Because Ansu Fati's a loan. Are we counting loans as signings?
Yeah, we'll do that. Look, he's going to be here for the season. So yeah, we'll go with loans and signings. Is there anybody that tops Fatty?
And just Prem or
no? Just Prem. Into the Prem.
You know what? I've been looking today on my phone, and all I can see is this is most probably one of the best ones. So I'll have to agree with Big G on this one.
I think Zoe's put it in the chat. Tonali.
Yeah.
I think it's completely changed Newcastle's approach in a way. Newcastle before we were like, oh, they did well to get in top 4. How are they going to handle it? And they signed sort of a really strong European experienced player. So you can't really argue much with that in a sense.
Miko agrees as well there, to be fair. He's saying it's Tonali. Guys, I'm just gonna go for a couple of these comments, and then we guys in the chat, if there is anybody else you can think of that's better than him, let me know. So we've got Billy is confident, he makes a good point. E.g. no Europe good man, they're a hungry team. The only issue is if they gel, how long will it take for them to gel?
It's a tough one. I think Poch is one of the managers who I think he can gel a team quite quick. You can laugh at what happened at PSG, but I think PSG, similar to Chelsea last season, was just a toxic environment for everyone involved. A lot of big ego players, and I think Chelsea seems to be not so much that. Not with all these young, inexperienced players coming through. People are going to be looking up to Poch, playing the way that Poch wants. And I think that's Poch's favourite way of managing a club. So,
Anthony, we've got one for you. His name's Anthony, by the way, podcast, amateur football podcast. To the Arsenal fan, how much will Man City buy Saka for next season?
Nothing, because he ain't leaving. End of. He is not leaving. He is not leaving at all. That's like me saying, how much is Rashford going to Arsenal next season? That is, it's along those same lines. It'd be nothing.
Anthony, I saw this question. Sorry, just quickly. I saw this question pop up all over my social media to Arsenal fans. Would you rather sell Saka, but in doing so, win the Champions League?
That's a tough question, man.
A lot of fans were like, nah, I ain't selling my star boy. I ain't doing this, nah. But I'm like, I don't know.
No.
I reckon Arsenal fans would.
No, I wouldn't.
You keep Saka, but
Just
no
one.
Champions League.
I would keep.
Just
I
one
would
yank
keep.
talking smack. Sorry, cutting you off. Go on.
I would. I would keep Saka. I would keep Saka because you're saying about winning the Champions League. I don't think Arteta is the right manager to win Arsenal the Champions League, in my opinion. I don't think he is. So in that way, I would keep Saka.
Big T's got one here. How much the Arsenal is the signing of the season? Never has a transfer filled me with so much joy.
Oh God, I know. So
Solo.
listen, with that player, he feels so cleansed going on to the pitch, and then he's still cleansed when he comes off the pitch. Let's be honest. The guy don't even break a sweat. He don't even get his shorts dirty. Let's be honest. He don't even pay for the badge.
Yeah, don't worry. He's paying for the paycheck, man. Don't worry, man. Havertz will come good, man. He'll have one good game, and then you know it'll all change for you. Look, the reason why we're here, guys, to be fair, we've got some games. We're gonna do the Arsenal,
He's loving it.
obviously Arsenal, Man United. We'll get that game on. We've got the Chelsea Forest one. We've got Liverpool, Villa. We'll talk Brighton and Newcastle. So, Solo, we're gonna do the Arsenal one first, just so I can get Solo's messages up. This guy is so negative. Hurry up and get home so that your wife can put a smile in your face so you can come out of it with your negativity. He's already saying, here we go. Arsenal will beat us on Sunday. That's all the glory. That's all the glory they will get this season. So he's it's in a way he's giving us a bit little, but he's also not giving you too much. So I'm gonna go to Billy first. Billy, score prediction, my friend.
Who's at home? Arsenal.
Arsenal at home. Guys in the chat, there's 15 of you in there. Hit that like button. And yes, I want some score predictions from you guys in the chat as well.
I'm gonna go. It's tough. I'm torn between 2-2 and 3-1. That's the way I'm leaning. Like I'm tossing up between those two. I'm gonna go 3-1 to Arsenal. Sorry, Mr. B, but I think so.
Listen, you, as I said, I don't have a problem with what you give.
Write it down.
You give. I said I was going to write it down last week, and I still didn't bloody write it down, bro. I haven't got any score right at the moment, but I know you have because you told me as soon as you came on the stream. I got it right last week. I told you.
The West Ham Brighton one.
Yeah, the West Ham Brighton one. So Matthew Bassett's gone 2-1. I know that's definitely to United.
That's Arsenal.
Alex Tootle's gone 3-0 United, just like in New Jersey. Big T score hasn't changed. 5-4, 4-5 United.
Is that with Havertz with all 4 goals?
It doesn't matter who scores him. Hoyler will score, and all the comparisons will start again. Yeah, they will. To be fair, so Anthony, what are you going with?
You know what? I'm going to say this. The same scorelines is Billy. If Havertz doesn't play, I would say 3-1 Arsenal. But if Havertz does play, I will go for a draw.
That's what I was tossing up between.
2-2. Because I got to be honest with you. Let's be honest. Having Kai Havertz in our team is like having Mason Mount at Man United, isn't it? Let's be honest. It is. You can't win about. If I would love Mount to play in this game.
You see the difference with Mount. Mount was Chelsea's player of the season twice, and one of those years was when they won the Champions League. So he has that in him. That's the difference with Mason Mount. At least we've got hope that he's going to come back he's going to come back into some sort of form. You know what I mean? Whereas Havertz has never shown anything since he's been in the Prem.
I think he scored in that game in the Champions League final. So
Did he?
yes.
Really?
Havertz did.
Did he?
Havertz scored the winner, yeah.
Oh
But
shit!
Mount assisted.
Okay. Okay. Well, look.
So you
See,
were
look.
saying, Mr. B? Sorry?
No, I'm not saying a word. But he wasn't playing as a number 8. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So you've gone
No.
2-1 and 3. Listen, look.
Yeah, but in all fairness, as well, Arteta can't afford to play Thomas Partey at right back. That's a no-no. We cannot play Thomas Partey at right back. We got to play him in 4-2-3-1 alongside Declan Rice. What I said on last night's stream, I want to see them two as a pairing and see what they can do. See how they work off of one another as well. So that's the reason why we got Declan Rice in. Not to just play him in the middle and, have that player, Partey, playing it right back. That to me is, that's rubbish. Absolute crap. It's ludicrous. This is our manager for you.
Anthony, just a quick question. Do you think Arteta's got a clue this season? So, like,
No.
I know it sounds harsh talking. Like, he just seems like he doesn't know what his best team is.
No, he doesn't. He can't. He don't know his first 11. Do you know something? Now it comes to the we bottled the league last season. I do say that we bottled it, but he's got if the money that we spent and he's been backed now. He's been at the club for 4 years now, 4.5 years, and he's spent 700 million or 750 million since he's been there. He's been backed. Our owners, the Cronkies, they've backed him. So I put the Cronkies aside now. If he don't deliver a Premier League this season, or at least a trophy, he's got to go. Seriously, he's got to go.
Would you count?
I'm waiting on the my telly's off at the minute, but when I'm putting it on, I'm hoping it comes up saying breaking news. Mr. B has replaced Arteta. I'd rather have that. So hurry up, Mr. B, come and sign the contract.
Well, if you know my predictions already before in the middle of the week, I was 2-2, but I actually think we're going to do you 3-2 tomorrow. Like I said to Monday earlier on, when it's like a boxing match now, I'm feeling the aggression as the days get in. Because I didn't have the aggression at the beginning of the week, but now the hatred for Arsenal is coming in, it's building. So 3-2, I'm going to go 3-2. As a Monday said, it's going to be pap. We'll score 2, bam, you'll score 1, bang, we'll go down the other end and score another 1. And that'll be your dance over for the night, Anthony.
No chance. You know what? If Man United beat Arsenal on next week's show, no, don't worry about it. I won't wear nothing. No. I'm not saying I won't literally wear nothing. I was going to put myself in and say I was going to actually wear something United, but no, forget it.
No, listen, I would never, I'll be honest, I would never ask somebody to do it. I wouldn't do it. I would never, ever put on, not even an Arsenal shirt. I'm not putting on any, I don't put on a Barcelona shirt.
Do you know what this is?
I'm not interested in any of that. I wear one. The only badge I wear is this one. I'm not interested. No bet, no nothing. I'd rather lose money.
Billy, I'm going to tell you something now. There's only one Man United fan that I know that wore an Arsenal shirt, and kissed the badge. And he's a co-presenter on this show. OMONDI.
Yeah.
He literally he kissed the badge as well.
He lost the bet, but fair play to him.
That's not fair play. That's lunacy.
No, listen, look, he lost the bet. Obviously, it was a bet that he thought he could win. I can't remember what the bet was, to be fair. But obviously, it was a bet he thought he could win. He lost it, and he did the forfeit. I mean, look, I don't see it. Fair play to him. You know what I mean? Chelsea, Forest.
He said Man United was going to beat Arsenal 1-0, and Maguire was going to score the goal.
No, he wouldn't have said that. There's no chance. Matthew Bassett's got one on here for you. Amrabat better than Rice?
No, that's such a given. No, I'm sorry. No, this whole look, Declan Rice. I absolutely adored. Past tense, he's gone to Arsenal. But obviously, he was at Chelsea Academy. He did leave and go to West Ham Academy and all that sort of stuff. I've always had a soft spot for Rice. I still think he's a talented baller. The way he conducts himself at a young age, I think he's very professional. And he's someone who gives off that leadership sort of vibe. At West Ham, he was their best player by a country mile. I know it's not that difficult in that Moyes' side, but he was. We saw that in the European final. And to compare Amrabat to him, I think it's just disrespectful, in my opinion.
Yeah. But then again, he's coming into the Premier League. It might take him time to gel. Amrabat. So, do you know what I'm saying? So, he's a good player, but it might take him over a period of time, because this is what I say. When these players come from abroad into the Premier League, in my opinion, they're coming into the fastest league in the world. And it does take time. I mean, look at Kai Havertz. Let's be honest. But he's been here he's been in the Premier League now 4 years playing.
Don't compare Kai Havertz.
No, I'm just saying, and he can't even bloody kick a ball, letting him find it. Let's be honest.
I'll leave him. Right, look, we're gonna leave Havertz. Don't worry, his time will come. We'll discuss his performance on Sunday, because he's gonna start, Anthony. But Chelsea Forest. What are our predictions? What are our thoughts?
You know what? I think Forest has been we had our game against them and we beat them 2-1. Look at Man United when they played and went 2-0 down and come back and won 3-2. I think this for Chelsea. I think this ain't no walk in the park, Billy. It ain't no walk in the park. Do you know what? I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this game. I really do think Forest is going to give Chelsea a game.
Okay, Billy.
Look, credit where credit's due. Nottingham Forest have been good so far this season, but I'm going to put it simply. I think that it's going to be 2-0 Chelsea. The way Chelsea are performing at the minute, we're on a bit of a high with the win over Luton. Obviously, it's not much. No offense to Luton, but they stink. But yeah, I think Chelsea are on that high, and I think we're going to carry that on.
Okay. Well, for what it's worth, I'm actually going to go. Let's see. Hold on. Do we have any score? Do we have a score? Alex Tootle's gone 3-1. Sterling 2 assists to Jackson and Chilwell. Awoni scores 8 games in a row. Okay, it sounds like you've got a bit on there, Alex. I would say Sterling played well in the last game, but whether or not it was just one game or his form's gonna carry on, we're going to see. But I can't see Forest. I can't see Forest coming to Stamford and beating you. I actually think it's going to be 4-1. I think you're going to smash him to bits. I think Sterling's going to have something to prove. Not being picked for the England squad. I think that'll be his last game. That'll be his last. Obviously, what playing he just trained.
Mr. B, I promise this show will last 5 hours if you bring up England and Southgate. I swear to God.
No, so I'm not only because there's a lot of things we have to talk about England and Southgate. So you'll be talking about your thing. I'll be talking about my thing, and damn sure Anthony Herbert will be talking about. Probably be a 24-hour stream. So no, we'll avoid the whole of that. But yeah, I will. To be fair, I'm gonna go with I'll go with Chelsea 4-1. I don't think they will keep a clean sheet. I think that forward that they've got there, that Awoni, is a bit of a beast. To be fair, so yeah, I will go 4-1. I think it's gonna be a bit of a demolition job. Yeah, look, Dave P's gone 4 at least. Should have got 7. There you go. Chelsea. There you go. Chelsea with their first through 3-0. Said you were overhyped.
We weren't very poor, that or even poor. There was a moment of madness during the game, but we composed ourselves and got straight back on it. There was, I'd say, a 10 to 20 minute period That was it.
Okay. Martin Smith. He's saying West Ham for the league.
Sorry. My own flesh and blood.
Look, all I will say is fair play to West Ham. It makes a change that their fans aren't moaning. They sold Declan Rice, they moaned, and to be fair, they've gone out there, they've spent the money on a couple of decent players. I think Ward-Prowse is going to make a bit of a difference in there for him. So I don't think you're going to win the league, but enjoy the ride.
They were winning 2-0 earlier, West Ham.
Yeah, they won 2-1. Luton scored in the 95th minute. So yeah, they're top of the league until Man City play tomorrow. Let me get the other one up. A bigger game. Yeah.
I was just going to say, Martin Smith, he's a United fan. Believe it or not.
Oh, he's a United fan.
Yeah.
And he's saying West Ham for the league. I actually thought it was a hammer. To be fair, I thought it was that means you know him then, don't you, Billy? He's one of yours, yeah?
Yeah, he's my brother.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's a Man United fan with sense. He's the only one I know. We got more.
Liverpool Villa. Obviously Liverpool got Gravenberch as the transfer window closed again. They got a couple of good McAllister and Gravenberch, to be fair. 2 good midfielders. Whether or not United were linked with him, I have no idea, but I'm more than happy with what we got. I can see this being a high scoring game, to be fair. And I actually think that Villa are gonna win. No, I don't. It's gonna be 2-2. It's gonna be 2-2. Watkins has had a rest. He didn't play in the week, and Liverpool have got a couple of injuries at the heart of their defense. So I'm gonna go. Red. Yeah, Van Dijk red, and Kanate is not playing, so they've got Gomez and Matip at centre back.
They're looking to ship Gomez off as well. 40 mil, I think it was.
To where? Where's he gonna go? Saudi. Oh well, look, mate, take the Saudi money, man. Everybody else is. I just wish there was a United player that the Saudis bloody wanted. To be fair, would have made our life a lot easier. But look, they didn't want Maguire, so what can we do? We have got Deck Calf is saying 9-0 Liverpool. I think he's expected it. I think he's been drinking. But yeah, look, if it's 9-0, I tell you, you will be the one person in the chat that I'm going to remember. Amateur footballer has gone 3-1 Liverpool. Have we got any more Liverpool?
Don't. Mr. B, this amateur footballer, Tabrice, his name is. I'm outing him. I
know exactly who amateur footballer is.
He was on. Click the next comment, Mr. B, and I'll tell you exactly what he means by this comment. Last night on his show, he said Nat Phillips and Antonio Rudiger are exactly the same player. And he was saying that Nat Phillips and Antonio Rudiger, the former Chelsea centre-back,
Nat Phillips?
Yeah, he's comparing those two.
No.
Why? Because they both play football?
You tell me. You tell me.
Oh, Tabrice. What is ringing? Can I hear a phone ringing? Am I going mad? Oh, look, maybe there's a ghost. Maybe there's a ghost in the front room. I don't know what's going on in there. But yeah, sorry. 3-1 we had we had a 9-0, a 3-1. Anthony, let me start again. Did I get a score prediction from you?
No, you didn't. No.
Right.
I think this game's going to have goals in it, Mr. B. You know what? I can't separate them. To be honest with you, so you know what? I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna say 3-0.
Oh, high scorer. So he's gonna draw as well. Billy, see, I'm gonna ask you again if I ask you not
You
remembering if I
have
did
not.
or I didn't, did I? Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. So, right, Billy, score prediction, please.
I think 2-1 Liverpool. I still think Anfield's the toughest away game in the Premier League. I stand by that. And yeah, I don't think Villa have what it takes. They could push for a draw, but overall, I do think Liverpool are going to get the better of them.
Well, we'll see. As I said, I know what my prediction is. I know what I hope it to be tomorrow. Football, amateur footballer, Gravenberch, sign on time, or was it a waste signing him now because he's not going to be playing for another 2 weeks? Matthew Bassett has gone same like me. Villa 2, Liverpool 2. Yeah, I think Ollie Watkins is going to bang a couple tomorrow, and Diaby is going to cause a little bit of chaos down there. But look, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Only time will tell. Last game that we will be discussing. Brighton, Newcastle. What we feeling? I'm actually going to go to you, Billy, first on this one. What we feeling about Brighton, Newcastle?
You know, I'm flipping the script. Mr. B, you go first. I'm going to do the honours. I'll let you go first. As the host, you go first.
I know I want Brighton to win. I want Brighton to win tomorrow. I want Newcastle put in their place. I think that they're getting ideas above their station, to be fair. So I want Brighton to do them. I'm saying that I'll gladly take a 1-1 draw just because points wise. But no, I think Brighton are going to win 2-1. 2-1 Brighton. Isak will score for them though. I'm hoping he's in my fantasy league, but I think Brighton are going to score 2-1 tomorrow. Does Fatty get his debut? Was it too late? What's the deal? I have no idea about that one. Metcalf has gone 5-all. He's looking. So he's got 9-0 and 5-all. Bloody hell, boy!
Bringing their shooting boots on the weekend.
Matthew Bassett's gone 3-0. 3-0 to Newcastle. He's looking at a shutout there. Here we go. And Big T, I want Newcastle to win for the North-South divide reasons. Fair enough. Right, so Billy, what you saying?
I predicted it against Brighton. I'm going to predict it and get it right again. I'm going 5-0 Newcastle. Simple.
You know, you ain't fucking getting that one right. There's no chance. There's no chance. I know you were lucky. You called a good one last week, but there's no chance. There's no chance of that.
Wait and see.
Okay, all right. We will see. Anthony.
7-0 Newcastle. Nah, I'm joking. 3-1. 3-1 Newcastle.
So we've had a couple of free. Okay, you aren't giving Brighton a sniff.
No, I just don't think don't get me wrong. They have got they even though the players they've sold and they've got in a couple of good players and they're not a bad team, but I feel like obviously that opened that when who was it beat Newcastle? Was it Liverpool beat them 5-1? Oh, no, it's Villa won it. Sorry, no. So Newcastle, I reckon Newcastle. I reckon they'll do well under obviously Eddie Howe. But I still think the where they're playing and any team that goes to St James's Park, I think Newcastle will be a threat this season. I really do. The where they're playing at the minute and how Eddie Howe's got them playing, the players they've signed. But yeah, I feel that they're going to go all the way Newcastle. So they're one of my teams to finish round about. I think they're finishing the top 4 again this season. So, I just feel Brighton just lacks something to me up front. That's the only thing I think they lack, really. But use that winger. It scores.
Matoma?
No.
March.
Is it Solly-March or whatever his name is?
Solly-March,
yeah. I think he's a very good player. I mean, he's key to Brighton. When they beat Wolves You know, he had a fantastic game. If he can bring that into this game as well, I think they'll do. I think they'll be all right. But it's like what I said. 3-1's Newcastle. I just thought Newcastle was a better team. They got more. They got more to offer.
Okay. Well, I said I know I want my score to be, but as I said, it's all for it's just hate, to be fair. But guys, we're on our time. 45 minutes. Billy, if it's 5-0, I will definitely be calling you 150%, boy. Anthony, I've seen you virtually every day. Feels like I've seen you every day this week. So the hatred's getting real now. I'm glad I'm not going to see your face tomorrow. We're bound to be messaging each other on WhatsApp. And then Saturday, I will not be your friend for 2 hours and 15 minutes. And then it'll be a big loving afterwards, man.
No, it's Sunday, Mr. Beaver Pay.
Oh, sherbet. There you go. Yeah, see?
Mr.
Even
Bean, can
worse.
I ask you a quick question?
Of course you can.
Anthony and yourself.
Yeah.
With the transfer window closing now, if there's one player you can wish that your team gets over the line for this season, who would it be?
What that we had bought, that we wanted to buy?
Yeah, or someone that you need, or someone that you really want to see get over the line before this transfer window ends, or someone that you may even not be rumored with. It's just someone that you want to see.
Do you know what? I wouldn't mind. I think he'd play really well at Arsenal, and he'd suit their style of play. I know Man City's got Haaland, but I wouldn't mind Havertz. Alvarez. Sorry, Alvarez. I got Havertz on the. No, Alvarez.
Oh,
it's been a long day, Mr. B. It's been a long day.
I tell you what, Anthony, I was stunned. Billy's face, my face. I looked at Billy, and I'm thinking, what have you just said? And then it's like it just dawned on you. It's like, what have I just said?
It's in the bloody stream.
You said it twice. You said his name twice.
No, I know. So Alvarez, yeah, I think he'd be good.
Oh, God. So that's another Man City player.
Another Man City player, yeah. I do rate behind a World Cup winner as well.
Triple winner, treble, not triple winner.
Treble winner, yeah.
I wish, out of all of ours, that we had got rid of Maguire.
Not even brought a player in.
No, because if Maguire had gone, the harmony in that team, we wouldn't have had him in training. He would have been replaced. If he had gone, we would have got another defender in, regardless of who it was. So my one is Maguire not going. That is mine. Maguire not going. So yeah, if I could have got a sign-in, it would have been somebody to have bought Maguire.
Yeah, I knew Matthew. All right, mate.
Yeah, on Monday's not gonna like that. But look, we've got the last one from Dave P. We've got Man United should sign Mason Mount. And guys, with that, please enjoy your weekends. I say it every week. You don't have to be here, and you are. It's a late one on a Friday, but guys, thanks for the support. Please hit the like on the way out. Billy, where can we find you?
You can look at me on TikTok, Billy Talks Ball on there. And if not, you'll see me every week on this channel.
Anthony, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Thursday nights on Football United TV, where I used to show called Gunners for More Corners. Also, we do a Sunday stream as well, the Premier League weekend show. And also Friday nights on the Man United Agenda on the Takeaway. So hit like, subscribe, and press that notification.
Love that. Guys, I'm taking a 24-hour rest. I will be back to do the watch along 4 o'clock. We will be hitting that live button on Sunday. God willing, I will be there. I will be there with my vocal best. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Anthony, I got nothing but love for you. But as I said, for the next 48 hours, I'm not your friend. You're not your friend. Billy, as always, man, thanks for coming on. Guys in the chat, thanks for watching. We are out.
Come on, Arsenal.